Kansas basketball hits clutch shots to top Samford in NCAA tournament in March Madness. The Kansas Jayhawks faced off against the Samford Bulldogs in a thrilling matchup during the NCAA tournament in March Madness. The game was a nail-biter from start to finish, with both teams trading blows and making big plays down the stretch. In the end, it was the Jayhawks who emerged victorious, thanks to some clutch shooting and a never-say-die attitude that propelled them to victory. The game started off with both teams trading baskets and playing at a frenetic pace. The Bulldogs came out firing on all cylinders, hitting shots from all over the court and causing problems for the Jayhawks defense. However, Kansas weathered the storm and managed to keep the game close thanks to some timely buckets of their own. As the game entered the second half, the Jayhawks found themselves trailing by a slim margin. But they refused to give up and continued to fight for every possession. With time winding down and the pressure mounting, it was clear that someone would need to step up and make a big play for Kansas to come out on top. With time running out and the game hanging in the balance, it was clear that the Jayhawks were not going to go down without a fight. They continued to battle until the final buzzer, making play after play to keep themselves in the game. And when the opportunity presented itself, they seized it with both hands. In the closing moments of the game with the score tied and the clock ticking down, it was X once again who stepped up and delivered the knockout blow. He drove to the basket and hit a tough layup over two defenders, giving the Jayhawks a 2-point lead with just seconds remaining. The Samford Bulldogs had one last chance to tie or win the game, but the Kansas defense held firm and secured the victory. The final buzzer sounded, and the Jayhawks erupted in celebration as they advanced to the next round of the NCAA tournament. It was a hard-fought victory that showcased the heart and resilience of this Kansas team. They had faced adversity and come out on top, proving that they were a force to be reckoned with in March Madness. As the players and coaches embraced on the court, the fans in the stands roared with excitement and pride. They knew that they had witnessed something special, a game for the ages that would be remembered for years to come. The Kansas Jayhawks had shown the world what they were made of, and they had done it in spectacular fashion. In the aftermath of the game, the sports world buzzed with talk of Kansas' epic comeback and clutch performance. Analysts and fans alike praised the Jayhawks for their resilience and tenacity, and many began to see them as serious contenders to make a deep run in the tournament. With their confidence soaring and their momentum building, Kansas was poised to make a statement on the national stage. As the tournament continued and the Jayhawks advanced through the rounds, they carried with them the memory of that thrilling victory over Samford. It had been a game that tested their mettle and pushed them to their limits, but they had emerged stronger and more united because of it. They knew that they had what it took to compete with the best teams in the country, and they were determined to prove it every time they stepped onto the court. In the end, the Kansas Jayhawks fell just short of winning the NCAA championship, but their journey through March Madness was one that will be remembered for years to come. Their victory over Samford was a defining moment in their season, a game that showcased their talent, heart, and determination in the face of adversity. And as they look towards the future, the Jayhawks know that they have the potential to achieve greatness once again, thanks to their ability to hit clutch shots and rise to the occasion when it matters most.